A blonde woman, blonde is working, it's called. A blonde woman was broke. Okay, to be broke means to have no money whatsoever, so zero money, and needed money to pay her bills. She decided to go to the richest part of her city to see if anyone needed any work done around their homes. Okay, I'm not going to translate, but if you don't understand something, let me know. Okay, я не буду переводить, потому что мне кажется, это слишком просто для вас. Но если у кого-то проблемы, обязательно скажите. Okay? So, she went up to the first house, knocked at the door, and when the gentleman answered the door, she asked, "Do you happen to have any extra work needed to be done around your beautiful house?" Okay, Irina says the sound is quiet again. I don't know what's wrong because my sound is on a very high mark. Okay, I'll bring myself up a bit, but not more. So, do you happen to have any extra work needed to be done around your beautiful house? The homeowner replied, "Yes, I need to have my porch painted. How much would you like?" The blonde woman thought for a moment and told him that she would do it for $500. Knowing that the porch on his home went completely around the house, he decided to hire her to paint his porch. They shook hands. The homeowner told her that the paint, drop cloths, ladder, and the rest of the supplies she needed were in his garage. Okay, I'll stop here. This word here, drop clothes, it means working clothes or something that you can use to wipe paint off. Okay, something that you don't really need. Some fabric that you don't really need. This word here, I pronounced it as garage. Garage is a British way of pronouncing it. An American person would say garage. So I don't know what version or what variant of English you prefer. I live in Britain, so I speak with British version, but you can say as you like. You can pronounce it as you like. Okay, so all of this stuff was in the garage. The blonde woman happily skipped to the garage, and the homeowner went back into his home. About 3 hours later, there was a knock on the door. The man answered the door, and there stood the blonde woman. She told him that she was done. So she had finished. He asked her if she was sure, and she replied yes. He asked her if she had enough paint, and she replied, enough for 2. Amazed, the homeowner paid the woman her $500, and as she was counting her money and walking down the stairs of the gentleman's porch, she turned and laughed. She looked at the man and said, "I know people think that we blondes are stupid, but I just wanted to let you know that it is pronounced Porsche, not porch." Okay, so that's the end of the story. I hope you understood it. Okay? Did you understand the joke? What was the trouble here? What did the blonde woman do wrong? Can you explain it to me, please? I have a problem with American humor. I think it's an American joke. So what went wrong here? I'm waiting for your variance. I'm not going to move. Yes, she painted the car. Yes, Svetlana. Yes, she painted 2 cars. She said she had paint for 2 cars. Yes, she painted 2 of his Porsches. Porsche is a very expensive German car. Okay, in German, it is a German car, and in German, I don't know how you pronounce it in Russian, But in German it is pronounced Porsche, and in English it is pronounced Porsche. In the same way as BMW, we pronounce this, the name of this car in English, and BMW in German. And I think in Russian the same, BMW. So she painted 2 of his Porsches for $500. Yes. Never hire blondes. Yes, I'm sorry if you are blonde. I don't imply that blonde women are not clever. It's just a common stereotype. I think you know it. Okay, if you didn't like this story, I'll show you another story. Okay, this story is also about a blonde woman, and hopefully you will like it too. Okay, and once again, apologies if you're blonde. I'm not implying here anything. So it's just for you, just to have some fun before we start talking about English. So please watch the video.
Order French fries, a burger, and a milkshake. This is a library. I'd like to order French fries, a burger, and a milkshake.
Yes, so that was actually an advertisement of Mercedes, and in some countries I think this advertisement was banned because it's abusive, it's not politically correct, but I hope you liked it. So we are starting talking about speaking naturally, if you remember. So today I'm going to tell you 5 little secrets or 5 tips to help you to speak naturally. Okay, how can you speak naturally? Okay, number 1 is use the verb get, because in English we use get all the time. Okay, you probably know that get. What does get mean? Who can translate this verb for me? I hope somebody is listening to me, because I don't get a lot of feedback today. Надеюсь, что кто-то меня слушает, потому что обратной связи сегодня не очень много. Окей, milky milk, thank you. Получить. Еще как можно перевести get? Стать. Хорошо. Получать. Okay. Okay. Ну, да, я думаю, что когда вы начинаете изучать английский, начинаете изучать впервые неправильные глаголы, get, то, наверное, первое значение, которое вы встречаете, это получать. Получать, да, потом уже становиться, добираться, изменение состояния и так далее, да? So to get, yeah, получать, становиться. Хорошо. Good, so that's number 1. Use get as much as you can. Okay, понять, thank you. Немножко забегу вперед. Get, третий по частоте употребления фразовый глагол в английском языке. То есть, если вы к нему добавите какой-нибудь предлог, или какое-нибудь слово, или какой-нибудь еще что-нибудь, из него получится фразовый глагол. Okay, so this is number 3 phrasal verb in English. Who knows number 1 phrasal verb in English? Кто знает фразовый глагол, у которого больше всего значений в английском языке? Вернее, глагол, из которого можно сделать больше всего фразовый глагол в английском. Немножко такая отвлеченная информация, но думаю, интересная для вас. Go, no. No. Okay, take. Anna said take is number 2. Take is the second. And which one is the first? No, it's not B. No, it's not help. No, get is number 3. Look, no. No, not go. Okay, I give you 5 more guesses. Okay, and then if you don't tell me, we'll move on, and I will not tell you. Come, no. Be, no. Take, no. Take is number 2. Well, I wouldn't say that I was shocked when I found it out, but I was a little bit surprised. Now, it's not let, and it's not won't, and it's not do. It's the verb set. Set. S-E-T. To set. Okay? And the verb to set, if you open the vocabulary, if you open the vocabulary, a good one, a Cambridge vocabulary or Oxford vocabulary, set. You will find out it has over 170 meanings. Yes, set. Yes. 170 meanings, which is crazy. So if you like phrasal verbs, you can, learn more of the set phrasal verb. Okay, anyway, so tip number 1 is to use get as much as you can. Tip number 2 is to get used to. Then we'll talk about all these constructions later. Number 3 is to use managed to. Number 4, use about to. Number 5, very, very good tip. And I said very, very, just to make it funny, because don't use very. Okay, try not to overload your English with very, because English, there are far better words than the word very to make your speech kind of more expressive.